we've now come to a place called Datca.
This was recommended by somebody on Facebook who had a holiday home here, and it looks really pretty. What's going on with my hair?
So
sticking out.
we'll go take a look around Datca. There's a market on, we know that because we just got stuck in all the traffic.
Go have a look.
Tucked away on the Aegean coast where the Mediterranean and Aegean seas meet lies one of Turkey's best kept secrets, Datca. Known for its unspoilt beauty, Datca is a place where time slows down. Imagine turquoise waters, olive groves that stretch for miles. Quiet coves untouched by mass tourism.
So today is market day here at Datca. We do like going around the markets because it gives you a bit of a feel for like the community and the people who are in here, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's like a local thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
Wander through the old town's cobblestone streets and you'll see whitewashed houses, the local market where you'll find fresh fruit and vegetables, homemade honey, olive oil, clothes and lots more. Staples of Datca's famous healthy lifestyle. Unlike Turkey's crowded resorty towns, Datca remains peaceful, authentic and soul refreshing. It's where artists find inspiration, travellers find calm, and every evening we enter the golden Aegean sunset. As you can see, Becky's trying to pick the best fruit she can, and vegetables. Not sure if she understands how much things are though. She even picked us a nice punnet of strawberries.
Some fresh veg. Look in here. Look at the size of them spring onions. All of this, so we've got tomatoes, spring onions, cucumber, lettuce, and a punnet of strawberries for 220 Turkish liras. That's about £4.50. Bargain! So today is our second day in Datca, and we're going to have a look around the other side of the harbour today, because I've seen on Google Maps that there's a thermal pool to have a look at, and we're just going to have an explore.
With over 50 beaches, each more peaceful than the last, it's a paradise for swimmers, sailors and sunset chasers. So, if you're looking for a corner of the world where nature, history and serenity live side by side, Datca is calling. Then it's time for a quick dip in the sea, which is absolutely freezing.
So we've managed to get in the thermal pool. It's not hot like the others, is it?
No, you can tell it goes into the sea, because when you're in the sea you can feel little pockets of hot or warm.
There's
Nice.
quite a few fish in here though as well. Let's have a look.
Becky found this quite funny as the fish kept sucking on her heels.
Good morning, we have just left Datca. We really enjoyed it in Datca. It was a nice little community sort of village, wasn't it, in Datca?
Lovely. And the fish bite your feet. Well, suck your feet.
Yeah. As you saw in the video. Well, today we are heading towards Knidos, right at the end of the peninsula. And once we've visited there, we're going to be heading back inland, maybe towards Pamukkale. Pamukkale. With your driving, yeah.
That's what happens when you
Yeah,
drive.
everything's absolutely everywhere.
And that's what happens when you drive.
As you drive through these lovely little villages with these cobbled streets, most of the locals always give us a little wave.
So we're here at the...
Watch out. You stupid boy.
Yeah.
Not just half out.
Sorry.
So this is the Knidos or Knidos ancient city. It costs €5 per person or There was 435 Turkish lira for both of us, which is probably about £9. At the very tip of Turkey's Datca Peninsula, where the Aegean and Mediterranean seas meet, lies the forgotten wonder Knidos, a city carved by time, sun and sea. Once a thriving hub of art, science and philosophy, now a hauntingly beautiful ruin. Founded over 2,500 years ago, Knidos was no ordinary city. It was a centre of learning, astronomy and medicine, home to one of the earliest schools of medicine in the ancient world. But Knidos was also famous for something else: art. Today, what remains of Knidos whispers of its glory. The grand amphitheatre still facing the sea, crumbling temples, ancient homes and a double harbour that once welcomed ships from across the ancient world. With every step on its dusty paths, you're not just walking through ruins, you're tracing the footsteps of philosophers, sailors, poets and lovers of beauty.
It's a bit like a...
It's a bit like a fountain. You can see the scroll on the side still there.
So I think that this is like when you go to the bar, when you go to the hairdressers, the ladies sit in, put your head back.
Oh, actually, you're...
And then they wash your hair.
Your shoulders just...
I reckon that's what it is.
I'd get wet though. It's not like going Lisa's to have my hair done. But the magic of Knidos isn't just in its stones, it's in its silence. The sound of the waves crashing below, the golden light of dusk on marble columns, and the scent of wild herbs in the wind. It's not just a place to see, it's a place to feel. Knidos is more than history, it's a memory etched into the earth waiting to be rediscovered. So if you ever find yourself at the edge of the world, look for Knidos. Here we go again, try and find a park up off and down an off-road bit. This doesn't look as bad as the one before though, to be fair. No. Might be smoother if I drove though.
I don't think so. So this is the park up that we found last night. Again, we'll put all the information on. We're on a zone, super quiet. Right by the beach. Good morning, and we're heading to Pamukkale today. But before we've stopped off at
Eski Datca, which we didn't see. Which we didn't see on the that man just trumped as he walked past. So it's supposed to be like a really traditional little town in the Datca area. So let's go have a look.
Welcome to Eski Datca, a timeless village on Turkey's Aegean coast, where history and charm blend into every stone. Wander through its narrow, winding streets lined with handcrafted treasures, sleepy cats and fragrant flowers that seem to whisper stories from centuries past. This village inspired Turkey's beloved poet, Knidos, who made Eski Datca his own. His spirit still lingers in the air, carried by the soft breeze and warm hospitality. Here, time slows down, sip your Turkish tea, listen to laughter, and feel the peace that only places like this can offer. Eski Datca is not just a destination, but a feeling you'll want to carry home.
So we've arrived at our park up in Pamukkale. It has taken us about just over 4 hours to get here today, so we've had a big drive day today. But we wanted to come back this way because we passed it on the way to Antalya, and we are going to have a look at tomorrow. And just in the background is the thermal pools as well. We have had some rain over the last couple of weeks, so fingers crossed they will be a bit fuller than they were 6 weeks ago. So join us tomorrow when we have a look. So as you can see, they do light up at night time. There you go. And it changes colour as well, it looks beautiful.
It's 5:45 AM. Just blowing the balloon up. One there, what's our balloon? It was then time to visit Terraces, Pamukkale. That was once Becky bought our tickets. Once you get to the top of this gravel path, you need to remove your shoes. This is to protect the travertines. Welcome to Pamukkale, Turkey's natural wonder, where earth and water meet in a dreamscape of white.
It's like milk when you put your feet in it.
These shimmering terraces, formed over thousands of years, are made of calcium-rich thermal waters that cascade down the hillside, leaving behind layers of soft, snowy stone. Known as a cotton castle, Pamukkale has been a healing sanctuary since Roman times. This ancient city of Hierapolis, just above, drew emperors, poets and pilgrims seeking the magical of these mineral waters. Here, every step feels like a passage through time, a place where nature writes poetry in stone and water. Pamukkale is not just seen, but felt.
You coming in? One, two, check. Where are we?
Hierapolis,
In
Pamukkale.
Pamukkale, I'd say. Pamukkale, but somebody did tell us it was called Pamukkale, and I don't know if it's Pamukkale?
It's about like Pamukkale.
With a cooker. We'll put the what three words anyway.
This cost us €30 per person to come in.
Which is quite expensive really,
Yeah.
for Turkey I'd say. The reviews do say that a lot of people have put about the price to come in. But it is really pretty. It's really sunny today, so it's really bright and you can't see a thing. Like, it's like being
You
snowblind.
get access to the ancient city as well though,
Yeah,
in the museum.
yeah you do. So, it's good. It's really good. I'm glad we came back here.
Just above the surreal white pools of Pamukkale lies something just as breathtaking. the ancient city of Hierapolis. A forgotten world of marble streets, crumbling temples, and legends whispered by the wind. Stone cold, Kate. You're stone cold.
So I'd like to be stone cold right now.
Founded over 2,000 years ago by the Greeks and later ruled by Romans, Hierapolis was more than a city. It was a healing centre, where travellers came to bathe in its sacred thermal waters. This massive theatre once held 15,000 people. Imagine the echoes of ancient voices, music, and drama under the sky. Every stone here tells a story of emperors, earthquakes, and everyday life in a city built on the edge of myth. Even Cleopatra is said to have bathed here. Hierapolis isn't just a place you visit, it's a place you feel, where history and nature come together high above the Cotton Castle. We hope you've enjoyed this week's video. If you have, drop us a like, and if you're new to our channel, please subscribe. Don't forget it costs nothing to subscribe, but it means everything to us.